So meaning things into your work and then your life. There has to be a balance of some sort, right? This is your work right there, okay? And then you have the balance in between. There is the work, there is the balance in between, and then this is your life right there. So if this balance is tilted towards one edge, then the problem, there is no balance, right? So we are here to know how this balance works out for everybody. Okay, so at the end of this session, participants should be able to understand and appreciate the importance of creating a balance between what they do, whatever takes you out of your houses or homes by 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m., 5 a.m., 9 a.m., whatever time it is. Some of us that are entrepreneurs or doing side hustles or freelancers or in the gig economy, whatever takes you out to want to do something else for some other persons to get paid, that is your work, okay? And then your life, which will now lead to greater efficiencies in that work and also produce optimal results. We should be able to give some sort of a balance. We should be able to know how to get to that balance, right? So, so what does work-life balance mean to a layman? What does it mean, right? So, I'm sorry, I have to exit this. Let me just, something is just obstructing it. So work-life balance in simple terms means trying to find a good balance between one's work life and personal life. And then none of these should suffer because of the other. Okay? That is where the balance comes in. There has to be that balance. You have to find it. So you see, there is a work in there. It is not a matter that is just lying down. There is a finding. You have to find it. Not somebody coming to find it for you. You have to find a good balance. So somebody has to do the work. So you see, there is no idleness anywhere. And Forbes says it is the equal time or priority to personal and professional activities. So the same time you give to your work, you also give same time to your personal activities. Okay? So whatever you do, just find that personal balance between your work and your professional activity. And then we also see that work-life balance is the state where a person chooses to equally prioritize the demands of work and career and the demands of their personal life. Okay. So now for work-life balance, one can also call it work-life integration, work-life harmony, or just work-life blend. Okay, it is rather trying to balance all things all the time. Okay, you are just working it out, finding a good balance between everything that takes your time. It's something much more fluid. It is flexible. Okay, it is fluid, meaning it is flexible. You can change it at any time. You can work it at any time, but please find that balance. If you're still with me, if you agree with me, let's be seeing your emojis in the chat. Okay. If you're confused at any time or you can't hear me, please let me know. Just unmute and call my attention. I could just be talking and then not knowing that something is not just working. Okay, so we go on. Sorry. Now there are statistics, okay? There are statistics that will tell us about how these things work. We have a Zapier researcher called Abby McCain. Okay, I'm trying to go outside the, what's it called, presentation mode, because something is just obstructing it from, I don't know whether it's my screen or the Zoom thing, I don't understand, but can you see what I'm doing? If you can see, please let me know. If you can see it, let me know, please.
Yes, we can. We may need to put it on.
Yes, it's clear. Okay, is it better this way?
Yes.
So we see that the advent of tech devices, I don't know how many of you have noticed that. In fact, I think some weeks back, trying to do a routine check on my eyes. And then the doctor was like, do you still longer on your phones? What you're supposed to bed, you're still on your screen, you're still on your phone. I'm like, yeah, well, yeah, I had to, some things I missed out during the day because of work. I couldn't have to respond to messages. And she was, no. You have to cut down on that. The screen is impacting your pupils. I'm like, wow. So the longer hour you stay on your mobile phones, trying to do this, trying to do that, in fact, at times we just do certain things just to please people, because when you don't respond, you say, you see my message since yesterday, you didn't respond, though. You're like that, though, you're like this, so not necessarily. Okay, some of these things actually, what was said, if you don't shut down your mobile phone or device or whatever it is that is screen 2 hours before you go to bed, by the time you sleep like that, it starts playing out in your eyes. And so you see people waking up and they're trying to open their eyes. It's not so bright. It's not like that. It's, just somehow you are struggling to open your eyes. I'm like, are you serious? So now sometimes we think we are doing we are trying to reply things, we are trying to do this. You are not just damaging your eyes with your phones and some of these devices. So you have created time for work, time for you now to rest. You are allowing something else to take that time away from you. It sounds, well, we can't live without our phone. I had this friend from Oman. Wow, I forgot my phone at home. I forgot my phone at, I say, so what's the problem? No. I said, where are you? He said, I'm at work. I have to go back. I'm just calling from a friend because I now have to talk to you. I said, what are you talking about? How long are you going to stay there? He said, no, it doesn't matter. I have to go back. I said, what? How many minutes drive from your home? From the place you are to your home? She said, like 2.5 hours. I said, are you for real? So I can't do without my phone. Wow. So you see some of these things, there's this tendency that will build over time, not knowing that they are indirectly impacting on this balance that we are trying to find. And this researcher went ahead to say that 60% of employees believe that they have a good work-life balance. And these are the people who, over time, have been working, finding that balance. Okay? Now, 77% of these employees have also experienced burnout at least once in their current jobs. So you now see that an unbalanced work life can actually lead to burnout, what people call burnout. Do you see where we're going to? It is a very serious issue. So you just see somebody, the person is just behaving somewhere, and you're like, the streets are littered with destitutes. No, they are burnt out. Their lives are not balanced. So 72% of these workers also believe that work-life balance is very important when it comes to choosing a job. So I keep telling people whenever I'm called to speak on certain things, when it relates to the world of work, it is not all about the self thing. That's the take home, right? What if that paycheck actually now becomes a paying check? You collect the money and you go and it's not. So when you are looking, right? People, I was speaking from where the nature. In fact, it's maybe they say gross is 30 pay, you're getting 220. No. No, you cost it. So research pride, showing pride. No, let's call it spade a spade. If I don't take my work-life balance into my hands, if I don't grab and I start struggling, somebody will steal my whole life from me. I start running people bad names. No, it's a deal breaker. They prefer to go on site, and it is true. We see all this clamor about remote work, remote. Yeah, they're fine. I'll go there. To they move on you. Yo, what? Why? It shouldn't be. They don't have. They want to come back on site. Some of us that are not, we are to remote. That's a discussion for another day, right? Why personal perfection? Sorry, let me just go back a bit. Okay, so why personal perfectionism is the big some aspect of culture is the biggest culprit behind poor work-life balance. And that's why we are trying to talk to managers, especially. And like I said, it's not just managers wearing cap and the cape, right? It is manager for everybody because you're managing yourself, you're managing your finances, you're managing something at some point. Junior ones, your parents, your siblings, they're just managing somebody or your team somewhere in your religious gathering, you're managing something at some point, right? So there you have it, the statistics. Now, what are the components of work-life balance? What makes work-life balance? This and this should be what makes up your balance. And there is self-management. Self-management. And this is where it all starts. Organize and manage yourself I have it myself. I always tell them here, you are not just managing people, they make you just, oh my God, the next thing you're thinking is how to tell this with you. Have you done that? You, what are you doing? It's not just managing people. Managing people is one aspect of management. But managing time, you are managing yourself, you are managing humans, you are managing finances, you are managing resources. So you have to put all these things together. Then there is also the aspect of stress management. If you don't manage your stressors, there are what we call stressors at work. And like that researcher said, some of your colleagues are stressors. They just want to be on your neck. So managers, they are just all about. So you have to find that balance. You have to find that balance. There is also technology. You have to manage your technology very well. You have, like I've just spoken about it, your devices, your iPhone, your mobile phone, your laptop, your deck. If you're still using desktop, congratulations, your desktop. Whatever it is that you're using, you have to know how to manage properly, right? Don't let those things manage you. Change is constant. Change is you. Everything, as far as I'm concerned, is dynamic. Anything can change anything. And that's why you see, you hear this, you hear his son and all that, and this one doing that, and you'll be wondering, how is that possible? It is change. That's what happens with change. Anything, I'm sure we won't have that discussion with. Anything that takes me out of my home weekends, that thing must be very powerful. Oh. They must I don't I have to deal with myself, deal with my family. It's very precious, right? What is the sign to work life that managers should take care of? You have to recognize as a manager that employees are looking, is always looking tired Monday morning. Why? Maybe you did half day, office shut down, maybe the employee looking so tired, so sleepy. Invite the person to your office and have a talk. That's a sign of an unbalanced work life. Right? When you have attendance and but you're upping anyhow, people come that's serious. That's a big sign for you to watch out for. Okay? Are we still together? Somebody confirm that we are still together.
Yes, we are, ma'am.
Good. Okay. All right. Sorry, this thing is just hanging, trying to do something, but it's hanging. Like trying to. Okay. We've talked about this. Talked about this. Okay. So the next thing is creating a balance. Where is that balance? How managers can help create a balance for their teams. I'm sorry, this thing is just going up and down, up and down. I don't understand. So how can managers help create the balance for their teams, right? It is very important. So you have to balance the workload. There has to be that balance. Review your team's workload and make sure to distribute tasks equitably. If you have 2, 3, 4 people on your team according to their talents and their skills, even those that are not so skillful in some areas, you need to shoot that. So taking short breaks, allow people to take short breaks. There are some companies, they take, in fact, 30 break, go around, they go to the gym or they go to the war room or they go to a breakout room or something. Helps the mind, it helps encourage completion is complete. Ask how is the quality. Okay, so give them managers is that we often think that success is as a result of the time quality is not is the quality of time. I tell you that. So pay gracious amount of focus to the quality of the work, rather time allotted to that work. So listen to family needs. There are things that are not within the locus of our control as managers. And some of these things is wrong. Causing in hard talk, effective work methods in a tailored approach. Tailor each work method to the reality of your team. Others in your team, people Gen Zs in your people, for those who are in a fast-paced work environment where you have LGBT and all those kind of things, tailor their work to suit their peculiarities. It is very important. This will help them to find balance and meaning. Okay. So what? Why is work-life balance? Work-life balance. What's there? What's there in it for us? What's there in it? What's there? Okay. So let's look at some of the importance. It increases productivity. It increases. It also makes you more grounded. When your work life is balanced, you have reasons, 1,001 reasons, right? meeting. Okay, so you can go and look at it. Life balance. I'm trying to just that we have some proper conversation. What are some of the tips that we can use for work-life balance? So we say practice and learn to say no. Don't take everything in. Don't take everything in. Like somebody came and complained and said, please, I don't understand what's going on. They just, if this one will come and give me his work, this one will say, please, can you? I said, don't turn yourself. Don't turn your desk to a dumping site. By the time you keep accepting, keep collecting, your table, your desk will become a dump site. Everybody will keep dumping their work. Learn to say no, draw the boundaries assertively, not rudely. Learn to be assertive and not rude. Politely tell them no, but say no and mean no. Not when you say no, they not say, I'll buy you chicken and chips now, I'll buy you ice cream now. Not say, I don't, or you bring, you buy me chicken and chips. Or you bring, no, let your no be no and your yeah. Experiment with what makes you most productive. What are those things at work that make you productive? I will give you my own. My own is music. At times when people enter my office and music is not playing at the background, they'll be wondering what's going on. And I see that some of my colleagues, they've copied it. I enter their offices and music is very good. The yoga was at the open office, the junior ones. They are playing soft music, not destructive. Not destructive music, but soft. And I tell you, I work faster. I do massive work when that is going on. My head is working, my thoughts are together. I am thinking clearly. So it might not work for you, but find what works for you and hop on it. Prioritize your health. Be intentional and sincere about it. Prioritize it, not just talk and talk and talk. If you say you want to start doing it, you want to start going to the gym, you want to start doing it, please do it. If your company is the type that uses HMO that offers spa and gym twice a week, a spa twice a year or something, maximize it. I'm doing it, I'm maximizing my own. I'm telling you, I do it too. Saturdays, I go for my aerobics because it makes me fine. When I'm working from home, any day I'm working from home, I go to the gym first thing when the children are off to school. Please be intentional and sincere about it. It is your life. Work life, that's what we're calling it. Let there be a balance. Create boundaries between work and life by managing your time. Create boundary. If you say you want to work, I told somebody sometime ago, I said, my body has suddenly changed itself. It started understanding itself. What do I mean? Once it is 8:30, all my focus is work. Once it is 12, without me looking at the time, my mind is telling me it is break time. And if you fix any meeting that is not important, not work affecting, I will turn it down. Please, can we change the time? I want to use my break time. Once it is 5:30, anything work you are saying, oh my God, it is not Esther that is listening. I'm not listening, no, not be me.